The house is a fucking mess. Let's sort it out, shall we? Except it's not the house today, it's a shed. Essentially, last year I decided to move out of the house and into the sheds and create my dream garden office. However, I was documenting it, it was going all really well, and I got overwhelmed. There was too many episodes, I got confused, I don't know what was posted, what hasn't been posted. And it's been like 6 months of working in the shed now, so I know what worked. I feel like hopefully this will be a better insight anyway. Second part of basically building my dream garden office and let you know where we are, how we've been doing, how it's been going. It's really healing my inner child. I feel like it's like working in a doll's house every single day, and I love it. If you haven't seen my content before, then hi, I'm that messy bitch. I document my chaos, make you feel better about yours. If you haven't seen my content for a while, that's because TikTok fucking hates me, and although I have 49.9 thousand followers, which is insane, I'm so blessed, love you all, I only get about 200 views per video. And it's toasty time, apparently. So if you do like this content, press all the buttons, do all the things, because it's so important that it reaches more messy bitches and more girlies that want to make their dreams come true. Normally when I get to this point in the video, I will ask you to stop the video here and go and do something that's going to make your day, your week, your year a little bit easier. But as I'm going to talk you through the next stage of the office build, I thought I'm going to ask you to put your biggest news resolution or your biggest goal in the comments. I am definitely gonna do a vision board video because I just love doing a vision board. I feel like it's so nice to have it in the back your phone, your laptop, etc. I love seeing it. So now without further ado, let's get into the next part of the office build while I eat my toasty. The whole garden project probably took about a year, and that's because we started in the winter, which was fucking stupid, but you know what, I'm like, once I've got something in my head I just have to get it done. So it took way longer than I thought, and I thought at some point it would never be over and the expense would never stop. But there was a level of satisfaction when we started to get to this point. Now naturally I'm a hands on your hip sort of girl, do you know what I mean? I have a dream of buying a real shithole house and learning how to do everything, but at this point I'm more of a clipboard, hands on your hip sort of girl. Once the concrete was in and the like basic shell was down, what I would say, if you do buy from Dunster House, one, their customer service is not great, but the product is pretty decent. The downside being is that everything comes in 10,000 tiny pieces. I'm not joking. Thank fuck Sam was there to like bring this all together and make it make sense. And when the floor was going in, I was like, okay, I start to get it. But a lot of girlies buy these for like beautician type studios, and I don't know how you'd ever do that, because we spent so much money on installation, but without it, I don't know how you could ever work in here. We have a little heater in it now and all this like fancy insulation. It really has kept it warm, but I really would recommend getting insulated and plasterboard if I was to do this again. I think it's well worth the money. The tarpaulin was going on the top, it was coming together. If you want to see the whole project, do come back for more, and I love you. Goodbye.